What separates people who achieve their goals from those who stay stuck in the same place for years? The answer is not talent, intelligence, or luck. The real difference is discipline. While motivation comes and goes, discipline keeps a person moving forward even on difficult days. Many people wait to feel ready before taking action. They wait for motivation, perfect conditions, or the right moment. But successful people understand something important: growth begins when you stop depending on feelings and start depending on commitment. In this audiobook, inspired by the mindset and principles of David Goggins, we will explore how to build mental toughness, overcome laziness and procrastination, and create habits that make you stronger every day. This is not about becoming perfect overnight. It is about learning how to control yourself even when life feels difficult. Throughout these chapters, you will learn how to take full responsibility for your life, train your mind to handle discomfort, build powerful daily habits, and continue moving forward when others give up. The lessons are simple, practical, and powerful for anyone who wants real change. Discipline is not punishment. It is freedom. When you control your actions, emotions, and habits, you begin creating the life you truly want instead of staying trapped by excuses and fear. If you enjoy this audiobook, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share your thoughts in the comments. Now, let's begin the journey toward becoming stronger, more focused, and more disciplined every single day. Chapter 1: Take full responsibility. Real change begins the moment you stop blaming everything around you. Many people spend years blaming bad luck, difficult circumstances, other people, or the past for the life they currently live. While some challenges are real and painful, staying trapped in blame only keeps a person powerless and stuck in the same place. A disciplined person understands an important truth: life is shaped by daily decisions. Small choices repeated every day slowly create either progress or regret. The way you spend your time, the habits you build, and the actions you repeat become the foundation of your future. Taking responsibility does not mean pretending life is always fair or easy. It means accepting that your response to challenges is still your responsibility. You may not control every situation, but you can control your attitude, your effort, and the decisions you make moving forward. Many people wait for motivation, support, or perfect conditions before changing their lives. But disciplined people act even when conditions are difficult. They stop asking, "Why is this happening to me?" and begin asking, "What can I do next?" That simple shift in thinking creates strength and progress. Responsibility also means being honest with yourself. It means recognizing your excuses, your bad habits, and the ways you avoid discomfort. This honesty may feel uncomfortable at first, but it is necessary for growth. You cannot improve a life you refuse to examine honestly. The more responsibility you accept, the stronger you become mentally. Instead of feeling like a victim of circumstances, you begin seeing yourself as someone capable of creating change. This mindset builds confidence because you stop depending on luck and start depending on your own actions. Inspired by the mindset of David Goggins, this chapter reminds us that discipline begins with ownership. Nobody else can wake up early for you, build your habits for you, or fight your battles for you. At the end of the day, your future depends on the choices you make consistently. The message of this chapter is simple but powerful: you are the first person responsible for your life and your future. The moment you stop blaming the world and start controlling your actions, you take the first real step toward becoming stronger, more disciplined, and more capable of building the life you want. Chapter 2: Conquer your mind before you conquer the world. The human mind naturally looks for comfort. It wants rest instead of effort, entertainment instead of discipline, and easy choices instead of difficult ones. This is normal. But the problem begins when comfort becomes stronger than your goals. Many dreams disappear not because people are incapable, but because their minds convince them to quit too early. Success often requires doing difficult things repeatedly. Waking up early, exercising, studying, working hard, and staying focused are not always enjoyable. Some days you will feel tired, distracted, or unmotivated. That is why discipline is more powerful than temporary motivation. Motivation is emotional and unstable. It can disappear after one bad day, one failure, or one moment of frustration. Discipline is different. Discipline means continuing even when you do not feel excited. It means doing what must be done whether you feel ready or not. A disciplined person understands that feelings should not control actions. If you only work when you feel like it, progress becomes inconsistent. But when you build commitment, you begin acting based on purpose instead of emotion. This is where real mental strength starts growing. Inspired by the mindset of David Goggins, this chapter teaches that the biggest battle is often inside your own mind. The voice that says rest tomorrow, skip today, or if it's too hard must be challenged daily. Every time you resist that voice, you become mentally stronger. Training your mind is similar to training a muscle. The more you practice discipline, the easier it becomes over time. Small actions matter. Finishing tasks when you feel lazy, keeping promises to yourself, and staying focused during difficult moments slowly build mental toughness. This does not mean you must become harsh or emotionless. It simply means learning how to stay committed even during uncomfortable moments. Discipline is not about perfection. It is about consistency. Some days will feel easier than others, but continuing to move forward is what truly matters. The message of this chapter is clear: do not depend only on motivation because motivation comes and goes. Depend on commitment, routine, and self-control. When you learn to conquer your own mind, you begin developing the strength needed to conquer challenges in the outside world as well. Before we continue this audiobook, don't forget to support us with a like and subscribe. Chapter 3: The Power of Daily Habits. Many people believe success comes from one big decision or one lucky moment. But real success is usually built quietly through small daily actions repeated over time. The habits you practice every day slowly shape your mindset, your character, and your future more than any temporary burst of motivation ever could. Every morning, you make small decisions without even noticing. You choose whether to wake up early or stay in bed longer. You decide whether to focus on your goals or waste time on distractions. These choices may seem small in the moment, but repeated daily, they become powerful patterns that define your life. Good habits create discipline naturally. When healthy routines become part of your day, you no longer need to fight yourself constantly. Working, exercising, studying, or improving yourself becomes more automatic. This is why disciplined people focus more on building systems than waiting for motivation. Bad habits work the same way. Procrastination, laziness, negative thinking, and endless distractions may feel harmless at first, but over time they slowly weaken confidence and productivity. Small negative actions repeated daily can quietly steal years of progress without a person realizing it. Inspired by the mindset of David Goggins, this chapter reminds us that mental toughness is not built in one dramatic moment. It is built through consistency. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, you strengthen your mind and reinforce the identity of a stronger person. One important lesson is to focus less on immediate results and more on your daily system. Many people quit because progress feels slow. They become frustrated when success does not appear quickly enough. But disciplined people understand that results are often invisible in the beginning. What matters most is continuing the process. Over time, small improvements begin creating noticeable change. Reading a few pages daily increases knowledge. Exercising regularly improves health and confidence. Managing time better creates more opportunities. These small habits may seem ordinary, but together they build an extraordinary life. The message of this chapter is simple but powerful: focus on your daily routine, not only on the final result. Success is not created in one day. It is created through hundreds of disciplined decisions repeated consistently. When your habits improve, your life slowly improves with them. Chapter 4: Accept Pain and Growth. Every form of growth requires discomfort. Whether you want to improve your health, build a career, learn a skill, or change your mindset, there will always be moments of difficulty. Many people avoid these moments because they feel uncomfortable, but disciplined people understand that discomfort is often a sign of progress. The mind naturally wants safety and comfort. It prefers easy routines, familiar habits, and situations with little risk. But staying inside the comfort zone for too long slowly weakens ambition and personal growth. A comfortable life may feel safe, but it can also prevent a person from discovering their true potential. Pain is not always something negative. Sometimes pain is the feeling of growth happening. The tiredness after exercise, the frustration of learning something new, or the fear before taking a big step are all part of becoming stronger. These difficult moments train both the body and the mind. Disciplined people do not run away from challenges every time life becomes hard. Instead, they learn to face discomfort calmly and continue moving forward. They understand that strength is built during difficult moments, not easy ones. Every challenge becomes an opportunity to develop patience, resilience, and confidence. Inspired by the mindset of David Goggins, this chapter teaches that mental toughness grows when you stop avoiding hard things. Each time you push yourself beyond your limits, even in small ways, you prove to yourself that you are stronger than your excuses and fears. This does not mean you must suffer endlessly or ignore your health. It means learning how to tolerate temporary discomfort for long-term growth. Waking up early, staying consistent, practicing discipline, and facing fears may feel difficult today, but they create a stronger future tomorrow. Many people quit when progress becomes uncomfortable because they believe discomfort means failure. In reality, discomfort often means transformation. Just like muscles grow after resistance, character grows after struggle. Difficult moments shape the person you eventually become. The message of this chapter is clear: growth begins outside the comfort zone. The more willing you are to face challenges instead of avoiding them, the stronger and more disciplined you become. Pain may be temporary, but the strength you build through it can stay with you for life. Chapter 5: Be the person who never gives up. The real difference between successful people and others is not talent, intelligence, or luck. It is the ability to continue when things become difficult. Many people start with energy and excitement, but only a few are able to keep going when motivation disappears. At the beginning of any journey, most people feel strong and confident. They have big dreams and clear goals. But as time passes, challenges appear. Progress becomes slower, problems increase, and motivation begins to fade. This is the point where most people stop. Disciplined people think differently. When others feel tired and decide to quit, they choose to take one more step. It may not be a big step, but it is enough to keep moving forward. This small decision repeated over time creates unstoppable progress. Success is not built in moments of excitement. It is built in moments of difficulty. When you continue working even when you do not feel like it, you are training your mind to stay strong under pressure. This is where real discipline is developed. Inspired by the mindset of David Goggins, this chapter reminds us that quitting is often a habit, just like persistence is a habit. The more you choose to continue, the easier it becomes to keep going in the future. Many people underestimate the power of one more step. They think success requires huge actions, but often it is the small extra effort that makes the difference. One more page, one more workout, one more hour of focus, these simple actions separate those who succeed from those who stop. Discipline also means learning to stay calm during difficult times. Instead of reacting emotionally to failure or frustration, a disciplined person stays steady and continues working. They understand that progress is not always visible, but it is still happening. The message of this chapter is simple but powerful: consistency is stronger than talent. Talented people may start fast, but consistent people finish strong. When you become the kind of person who refuses to quit, no matter how hard things get, you unlock a level of strength that cannot be easily broken. Conclusion: discipline is built, not given. Discipline is not something you are born with. It is not a special talent that only a few people have. It is a skill that is built slowly through daily choices, repeated actions, and constant self-control. Anyone can develop it, no matter where they start. Every small decision you make matters more than you think. Choosing to work instead of procrastinate, to stay focused instead of distracted, or to continue instead of quitting may seem simple in the moment. But over time, these small decisions shape your entire direction in life. You do not need to change everything at once. Real change happens step by step. Each time you choose discipline over comfort, you are becoming closer to the person you want to be. Progress is not built in big moments, but in small consistent actions. Many people search for motivation, but motivation is not always reliable. Some days it is strong, and other days it disappears. Discipline is different. It stays with you even when you feel tired, unmotivated, or unsure. It is what keeps you moving when everything else tries to stop you. Inspired by the mindset of David Goggins, this book reminds us that real strength comes from doing what must be done, especially when you do not feel like doing it. That is where growth truly begins. The truth is simple: the power you are looking for is already inside you. It has always been there, waiting for you to use it. Start today, stay consistent, and build the discipline that will transform your life one decision at a time.